Yo, what's going on, gang? It's the Thickest Thieves boys back with another podcast episode. I am rapper Nate Rose.
And I am big forehead director David Elijah Piersaul.
We're in here, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, man. So, you know how we usually play a game at the beginning of this. I mean,
judging we have AKA Aliki tries to torture us.
The game manster.
That sounded like gay
Miser.
The game master.
Yeah.
No, the game master Aliki. I'm assuming with these 3 cups, I'm assuming this is going to be something like one word story, but we're going to find out.
3 Cup Monty.
Or 3 Cup Monty. I don't really know how to play that. But without further ado, bro, let's mask up like we finna rob some. Aliki, was I right?
Yeah, you're right. We're playing one word story.
I'm going to kill you.
So you see the 3 cups from left to right. These cups contain topics, verbs, and extra complications.
Okay.
You're going to draw one note from each cup. That will tell you the type of story you're going to tell.
Okay.
You'll have 2 minutes to tell the whole story and include all the required elements. We'll do 3 stories total. I'm the judge. I'll determine if you've successfully completed each story.
Okay.
If you successfully complete 2 out of 3, you win.
Okay.
If you don't complete 2 out of 3, you clearly need help with words. So I'm going to help you by providing you random phrases that you'll have to read and use mid-conversation throughout the rest of the episode.
I would just like to preface this game with I downloaded a thing called Brain Games on my iPhone, and it's been helping me every day.
You're turning up.
Well, get prepared. I've been in training.
Bro, let's get in my head.
I can't speak to you telepathically.
Dude, just focus. All right, we have a galactic barber. A galactic barber.
Galactic barber. Now draw this one, right?
That's what you have.
Right.
All right.
Because your haircut's be...
And then I draw, okay, this one. All right. And then, come on now. Be out of this world. Starts hearing voices.
A galactic barber starts hearing voices.
Okay.
It must include a gargoyle with advice.
Okay, we just need to reference H.P. Lovecraft and we're good to go.
And we can't talk. Also, you spell gargoyle wrong.
Look, I figured I did, but I just
it has an E on that.
I think it meant she says gargoyle.
Okay, so a galactic barber that
starts hearing voices.
That starts hearing voices. Okay, it must include a gargoyle with advice.
Galactic.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Are you starting?
I'm going to start your timer whenever you're ready.
I'm nervous,
wait, how long do we have?
2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm nervous. I feel like I don't know the game yet. Go ahead, you start.
Okay. Once
there
was
a
barber
who
traveled
intergalactically
with
clippers.
His
hearing
wasn't
that
great.
Actually,
it
was
amazing.
One
day
he
heard
a
whisper
from
something
humongous
lurking
in
the
galaxy
was
a
gargoyle.
Dun dun dun.
That's not a word.
Oh. Then
a
astronaut
came
to
him
with
words
that
he
repeated
mentally.
Now
the
gargoyle
spoke
and
said,
I
need
help
with
my
math.
So
please
teach
me,
sir.
Time.
Damn it.
That's hard, bro.
Okay, I will say we did a little bit better.
Okay, let's run through it. What do you think you covered? What do you think you didn't?
Oh.
Yeah, I was trying to get to him giving advice.
Dude, I'm be honest with you, I forgot about the advice part.
So you got the galactic
I
barber.
feel like we still got there.
We
though.
got the good.
You got that he hears voices.
He heard an astronaut's voice, I guess.
No, he heard the gargoyle's voice.
He heard the
in that
gargoyle's
story.
voice. Okay.
And the gargoyle was in the story, but he never
He was giving
gave
advice. But in our story, the gargoyle asked for help on his math homework.
Hey, I feel like he was asking for some advice.
He was asking for it, maybe. But that means you guys didn't get this one. So to win, you have to get the next two.
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, bro. We got to. Hey, look, this was a little bit better. I think we're getting a little better at this.
Yeah, we are.
But we got to, bro. We got to tap in.
We
got to tap in, bro. We got to tap in.
You going?
Yes, I'm getting this first one. Okay, a time traveling houseplant.
A time traveling houseplant, repeating from my own memory, faces his biggest fear. Time traveling houseplant
Must include a reunification.
Reunification must include a reunification. What?
Okay, all right. Now listen. I'm just gonna throw this out there. This might be cheating a little bit.
Oh yeah, don't.
I'm not. No, but
Don't establish a story.
okay, we can't establish anything.
You
Damn.
can't sit here and
A time traveling
strategize.
houseplant faces his biggest fear. Must include a reunification.
Okay.
There
Was
once
a
houseplant
who
was
afraid
of
old
age,
but
one
evening
he
met
a
old
friend
who
gave
him
some
advice.
Let's go. Son,
Here's
the
thing.
life
Is
a
box
of
chocolates
you
are
going
to
die.
unfortunately
That's
a
reality.
and
Here's
a
piece
of
advice.
when
Death
comes
be
ready.
so
God
took
him immediately
with Grace.
Time.
Grace got you.
Oh
Hey.
my God! What the
Okay.
hell?
Hey, we got them all right.
That was. I mean, that
I feel like
was
we got
not
'em all.
bad.
Well, let's go through the
Did we
items
get
and
it?
see.
for sure.
Damn it!
What?
So what did you miss? What did you miss?
Time traveling.
Yes.
It's a time
Wait,
traveling
no.
house plant.
No, wait a minute. No, we didn't. Because what happened in this story is he had a fear of old age. And at the end of this, God took him home. At the end of the conversation, time traveled.
Wow, that's
Yep, we got it. We got it. Yes. We
that's
got
go.
it.
so creative.
got it.
Let's go. But,
That is
but
so
true.
creative.
But also true.
We got it.
But I'm not gonna give it to you as the only
Let us-
judge.
Let us get the third one. It can hinge on the third one.
You know what?
I made a good point.
That's why I don't like.
Okay, we didn't get it.
Listen, let's see how the third one goes, and I will provide my final judgment at the end.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay.
I thought they said a forgetful spaghettio. But this is a forgetful superhero.
A forgetful superhero learns a new skill.
Must include a time loop.
Jeez, time.
Why are we just Christopher Nolan
I know.
themed?
Wait, you want to put it over here?
Yeah, a forgetful superhero learns a new skill. Must include a time loop.
This was gonna be tricky, dude.
Okay. Here we go. Once
There
was
a
superhero.
that
Couldn't
remember.
anything.
So
One,
day
he
decides
to
Learn.
Memorization.
And
Picks
up
a
time
based
particle accelerator. Particle. Lo siento.
Accelerator.
When
He
uses,
this
he
becomes
stuck
and
finds
a
master
who
teaches
him
how
to
get
smarter.
but
He
forgets.
therefore
He
is
stuck
in
a
time
loop.
forever.
The
And
Wow.
that shit was.
Wow.
Jeez, man, that's hard.
I mean, he learned a new skill.
Which was?
To become unstuck.
He learned how to. He learned how to become smarter.
Smarter.
That's not. I mean, that's a skill, kind of.
Oh.
That's an attribute. Damn it.
Oh. That's incredible. I'm going to say based on the overall performance. I'm going to say that you're both losers.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Now let me ask you this though: are we getting better? I think we're getting a little better, right? No.
I mean, you really went for it at the end with just and then he was stuck in a time loop. Like I was like, wow,
Jeez, dude.
they just really went for it at the very end.
Trying to guess what the other person is doing.
It was an effort I admire. It was like Arnold Allen at the end of a UFC fight, World War III.
Damn, dude.
Jeez, World War III.
Hey, we diving back
But
in
it's
the.
fun. It's fine because the punishment is going to be fun. So.
Okay. I'm with it, bro. This is a tough one.
It is
Now
hard.
we're supposed to be thick as thieves though, so that should be our best game.
The way that we
I'm
had
actually
Crips and
embarrassed.
Crimes on here and we showed them how good friends we are, but then we fell at this. It's just kind of embarrassing, though, to be honest.
That's true.
So, anyways.
Dude, why are you watching this and ain't subscribed yet, bro? We're trying to eat. You feel me? Look, I see you watching this. Like I'm clearly looking at you in your eye, and we need to like, subscribe, comment, share. Like, I don't know what else can you do. Bro, just help us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound desperate, but like, I'm desperate.
I'm
My wife
unintentionally
was-
fasting.
Huh?
I'm unintentionally fasting right
That's
now.
true. You know what I ate for dinner last night?
What?
Sleep. Dude, we in here.
We out ya.
Another podcast. Dude, I got a really good one for us to
What?
talk about.
What do you mean?
Now, we usually do a rank order, but I wanted to take it in a slightly different direction and just do like more of like a friend, the way a conversation would happen with a friend. I want to just discuss this, okay? Let's go top 3 male actors that are not Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay. Top 3 that are not Leo, the GOAT, the
The
master.
GOAT, the master.
Okay.
Now, I know we are gonna agree on some of these, but we got to get the top 3. We got to get the actual top 3 that nobody else can touch. Okay, so let's just throw good actors out there, or great Actually, let's throw great actors out there. What are some names, just in general, and then let's narrow it down.
Okay. Shoot. Best actors ever, bro. Sheesh. I mean, I'm blanking on his name right now, but
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, yes. I was gonna say
Is that-
Ferrari.
Yep.
Yeah.
Christian Bale. I think Christian Bale has to be a top 3. I think
Definitely.
he has
Christian
to
Bale's
be a
too
top
good, bro.
3. Okay, now here's where it gets tricky though. Okay, so I could throw out a name like Matt Damon. I could throw out a name like Robert De Niro.
Oof.
I could throw out a name like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oof.
I
feel
could throw
Daniel
a name out
Day-Lewis
like
is an
Joaquin
argument.
Phoenix. I could throw a name Tom Hanks.
Well, you got to think someone like Tom Hanks and even Matt Damon, I think, kind of get caught in this like loop of being kind of the same. Like they're good, they're great actors.
You think Tom Hanks is typecast?
I think Tom Hanks plays a good version of a good like alteration of Tom Hanks in the movies, and I think it's really likable. Just like Denzel.
But I mean,
Washington.
like Forrest Gump and Captain Phillips are like, or like
no, but he's no
Castaway.
Yeah, but it's not a Christian Bale type transformation though. Like it's
Okay.
definitely
Okay, fair. Okay.
Tom, like even Forrest Gump feels
Ooh,
there's something
okay,
wholesome
okay.
about his characters.
Okay. What about Matthew McConaughey?
You know what? Matthew McConaughey is a tricky one just because he doesn't have as many movies that I really enjoy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I think Christian. Are we saying Christian Bale?
Christian Bale is top three.
Yeah,
I mean, I agree.
Christian
You
Bale's
agree?
already locked in. So yeah.
Okay.
2 more, right?
We need 2 more.
Daniel Day-Lewis. I like that you said that because is he not up there, bro?
Again, I mean, if it were disqualified, wow, what word was I trying to say? If we are DQing Matthew McConaughey off of, I can't even speak right now, off of not having movies that we like that much. Daniel Day-Lewis, I mean, what are some of his movies? You got There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. Phantom Thread.
I don't know if I've seen Phantom Thread. I will say with There Will Be Blood, his acting performance was really good in that, and it was a pretty good movie, but it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like he has chops, but it's almost like what he doesn't have that many like iconic.
But sometimes it's like I think it's what Daniel Day-Lewis is like his roles, even his small, like even if he doesn't have that many movies that we like, his performance is undeniable. But I don't know if he's top 3 either.
That's true.
I don't know.
All
if
right,
he's
what
top
about
3
Will
either.
Smith?
I love Will Smith. I think he's in the same role as Tom Hanks, though. It's like it's just so.
You don't think Will Smith has range,
bro?
though?
He has hella range, but but Christian Bale. We're talking top 3, right? Christian Bale is leagues above those guys. I'm trying to think someone more in line with him, bro. Like is Ben Affleck there?
No, hell no.
Okay,
Ben Affleck's.
let's start. I mean, let's just narrow it down. Let's narrow it down. I think I agree with you on that.
Okay, The Rock.
The Rock is definitely the top. He's definitely number 1, bro. Actually, we should have said top 3, not including
Yeah,
The Rock.
Leonardo DiCaprio and The Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, who are we missing, bro?
I mean, is Heath Ledger in the conversation because his role of that, even though he has one, like he has a lot of.
Oh my god,
movies,
that role.
But that role is so iconic.
What about Christoph Waltz?
You know, I love Christoph Waltz.
And he does have. I think that he might have. I mean, his acting is so damn good that I might put him up in kind of that Christian Bale. Maybe he's in the 3 spot.
He's so good, bro.
Every time I see him on camera, I'm like, he kills it.
Who are we forgetting, bro? Like, what about someone like who plays David in
Dude.
Wait, hold on. Who
Go
plays David in David the Robot in the Alien movies?
Bro,
you know this actor. He's so good. What am I blanking on right now? He's like, dude. Let me think about it.
I know who we're missing, bro.
Who?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt's up there, bro.
Brad Pitt might have to be in that top 3.
Michael Fassbender.
Michael Fassbender, bro.
Oh yeah, he's good, but he's not better than Brad Pitt. You think he's a better actor than Brad Pitt?
I'm just saying I'm not making a huge claim like that off the rip without thinking.
I'm making a huge. I'll do it. Brad Pitt is better than Michael Fassbender. Now I like Michael Fassbender.
But okay, give me the best. I mean, give me the best the best role from Brad Pitt. I know what mine is. Obviously, I just exposed.
Oh,
myself.
You said Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button. But then give me another one that matches that. Give me 2 movies.
I mean, his performance in Fight Club was crazy.
Fight Club is crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Fight Club is crazy.
Unbelievable, right?
But is he playing? But is he playing a character? That's
Aldo
outside
Rain? Aldo Rain.
But no, is he playing a character that's drastic enough though?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Is he still? I mean, Aldo Rain and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is just adjacent. Those roles are just adjacent. They're just 2 hard body dudes.
Oceans.
Brad Pitt, hard body dude in Fight Club as well. Benjamin Button is his boldest role.
I feel like he does comedy well. Like he's comedic. I think he can get really intense when he needs to get really intense. Now I haven't seen every Brad Pitt movie in existence, so I'm sure there's some that I'm forgetting. But like
Denzel Washington,
I love Denzel, but we agree he's typecast
for the same reasons. Yeah,
but Denzel Washington is more typecast than Brad Pitt though, don't you think?
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Oh man, who are we forgetting? There's a huge one we're forgetting for sure.
There's
a huge one we're
I'm tempted
forgetting.
to put Brad Pitt up there, dude, for real. You just you
No,
you
no,
think
I'm just having a conversation because he's not there for me. Like I think
okay.
It's just like, does he beat off Christoph Waltz? What, bro?
Pause.
What?
I don't know if he does that.
God.
I mean, you have to. I mean, it's Hollywood, so
I
everything's
don't know
on the
what you guys
table.
are talking about.
This man David knew exactly what he was doing.
I'm just saying, does he double twist? You know, what does he double twist Christoph Waltz? You know,
Oh my God.
Chris. Okay, what? All right. Christoph Waltz's best performance is obviously Inglourious Basterds stole the show,
yes,
but
for
also
sure.
he had
was great.
more.
In
He had more of a.
Tarzan, great in Django.
He did do well in Django. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Jamie killed it.
He
And
also
Lee,
killed it
was
in
in it.
Alita Battle Angel.
Alita Battle Angel was fire.
Yo, Edward Norton. We're forgetting about classic ass actors.
Yeah. What else is Edward Norton in? Fight Club.
Fight Club, bro. Fight
no, he's
Club.
in Fight Club, which he did a great.
Looper.
I don't know if I've seen that.
He's in Alita Battle Angel. Also, there's like tons of classic movies that I'm forgetting about
Okay.
Edward Norton.
All right. What about Russell Crowe? Russell Crowe, dude.
Oh man, Russell Crowe. That's also the conversation with Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro is so. This is a hard thing.
Robert Downey Jr.
You think so?
He's up top 3 for me. His performances are insane, actually. Look at his all the
Who plays in
subtleties.
Prestige?
Hold on.
Fuck. Exactly.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, bro. Is that Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale? Is that
Christian
who it
Bale,
is?
yeah. I mean,
Hugh Jackman is so good, bro.
is Hugh Jackman a better actor than Robert Downey Jr.? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Robert Downey Jr. though, obviously one of the most beloved characters in the Marvel movies. Then he's also, you watched all his range in Due Date and all the little intricacies of.
And that's on the lower scale of his performances.
Right. Well, that's also a movie that not a exactly. But I'm saying even within that, you saw him do all these different.
And then Oppenheimer,
to me, he was a standout actor.
And then he was in Tropic Thunder, where he played
Tropic
a black
Thunder,
man.
yes, dude.
Dude, he's really
Robert
good.
Downey Jr. I
He's
think
really
is
good.
super slept on as far as acting ability. He's not slept on as a celebrity, but I think that he doesn't give enough credit. All right, we got to wrap it up, dude. Who are all the names?
All right, so we got Christian Bale up there,
Christian Bale is there for sure.
right? I think we need to lock in. Let's lock in the second one. We need to choose between.
Can I add a couple names?
Yes, add a couple
We're
names.
forgetting some classics.
Jack Nicholson,
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, damn, he's
Al
good.
Pacino.
Al Pacino's kind of typecast.
You did mention Robert De Niro's name once.
Robert De Niro is damn good.
Robert De Niro's super good, bro. Bro, Jesse Plemons, who plays Todd in Breaking Bad. I know you.
I love that guy. I love that
But
guy.
I
I don't think he's earned it yet. I don't think he's had a leading role, but I love that guy. Every time I see him on screen, I'm like, yes.
Morgan Freeman, Johnny Depp.
Oh my
Johnny
gosh, Johnny
Depp.
Depp, dude.
Morgan Freeman is good, but I don't think he's a very likable character. But again, kind of typecast.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Depp has range,
Bro, that's too hard. Top 3. You know, I'm going to pick. I think it does come down to a little bit of favoritism and movie styles. It has to, because Johnny Depp is like an incredible actor, but I don't watch many of his movies.
Okay.
And I think he would definitely make it in the top 3.
I got one more, dude.
Ooh.
Shia LaBeouf.
I love Shia LaBeouf too.
Dude, Shia LaBeouf's acting ability is actually insane.
He is really good.
Sorry, one more. Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's almost another category.
Bro, then
He's almost
category.
he's almost another
Yeah.
category because like he's typecast as just his own thing.
Who's the Dead Poet Society? I'm tripping. Classic comedy actor. Robin Williams.
Robin
dude.
Williams, yeah, he's good
He's
too.
another category. He's like that Jim Carrey category.
Damn, dude. I mean, I think if I was going 2 and 3, I think I'm doing Robert Downey Jr. and Brad Pitt.
Really? Brad Pitt makes 3 for you?
I think Brad Pitt makes it, dude. I think that he.
Okay.
I think so. What do you
Gotcha.
think?
Top 3. Christian Bale. I'm going. Man, I got to go. Robert De Niro. He's just too good.
Yeah, he's damn good.
And the truth is, man, every time I see this man on screen, I have a good time watching him. He's so fun to watch. He's so interesting. It's Robert Downey Jr. You're right.
Okay.
He's just too fun to
Wait.
watch.
All right, let me before we lock
What?
in, bro. I forgot about my favorite actor.
Oh.
You did. Oh my god.
No, he does not make top 3 though, bro.
I don't think
be
he
real with
makes
you.
top 3, but Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy's up there.
All right, I got my top 3, dude. I think it's Leonardo
Bryan
DiCaprio,
Cranston.
Ryan Gosling.
Bro, oh my goodness.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan
Jake
Reynolds.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Bro,
Jake
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal? No, he's not even in the.
Bro,
Zac
what?
Efron though.
Zach does
Yo, he's
actually
been going
have.
stupid
Zac
lately.
Efron does have range.
Wow, I was making
Evan
a joke.
Peters.
No, he
Sure.
actually does. He actually does have
Oh,
quite a bit of
great.
range.
He's been
Okay,
killing
dude,
it
I'm
lately.
locked in, bro.
You forgot your favorite.
Who?
Timothy Chalamet.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Timothy.
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 No,
There's
no,
some-
I be hating on Timothy, but for no reason.
Mhm.
He's good when he's
good.
He's charismatic. Okay, dude. Yeah, I think that's a good.
I
that's a
will
good
say
one.
I think that what's his name? Tenet, Twilight.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be up there one day, bro.
Edward was his name. in
What's his name?
Twilight.
I know.
I'm tripping right now, but I think he's gonna be up there one day.
Robert
He's-
Pattinson.
Every time, bro, he's another guy. Every time he's on screen, he steals the scene, bro. I'm like, dude, this guy's so fun to watch.
I thought he was a little boring in Batman.
No,
No. I think he met the character.
I
I
know, but
think
that's like you're picking
the
one movie
character
too,
was.
though. I can pick a Robert Downey Jr. movie and be like, he was boring in that, though.
I mean, I also kind of thought he was boring in Twilight. I also didn't.
Dang,
I also
bro.
thought he was a little bit boring in
he was in,
Tenet.
but he was in
I thought
Harry
he was a
Potter,
little
my
bit
dog.
boring.
And I didn't think he was boring in Tenet at all.
Oh, I thought
He was a highlight character.
He was a
to me.
likable character.
That's just because John David Washington's
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I was about to say low key. Okay, man. Well, dude, that's a great discussion, man.
That's a fun one.
There might be some we're missing, dude. Let us know who are your top 3 male actors that are not Leonardo DiCaprio.
And
We
we're
already
not-
know. We
and
already
we're
know
talking
Leo's up
Hollywood.
there.
Okay?
Yes.
We're
Okay.
not talking Johnny Sins or anybody like that.
All right.
Come on, now.
What's
Let's be
next?
realistic.
Okay, I have something else on here. This would be fun to talk about,
What?
bro. Worst superhero movies ever.
Jeez, are you trying to get? I'm like trying to make
All
movies
right,
one day.
dude, all right,
I'm
what's
trying to
our-
make movies one day. I'm just ruin all my. They're gonna be like, you don't like any of my movies.
No, well, you know what? Honestly, if any of these people that we name are still directing films, then we
Well,
need-
the guy who this is funny because being critical about films is funny. Just the guy who made The Exorcist, the old classic, top-rated horror movie of all time, is like the most critical guy ever, bro. I seen this podcast on the DGA, Directors Guild of America, where he was interviewing Darren Aronofsky about his film Mother, and he was like, "Yeah, what is the point of this movie?" Like, bro,
maybe the point
he's
of the
a
movie
hypercritical guy.
is that Soldier Boy finna tell him. Because here's the thing. You want to talk about him being critical?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the guy that invented the internet,
What a
Mr. Soldier Boy. Let's speak about Soldier Boy real quick.
bro.
Drake.
Drake, the boy that had a kid from the world, but more world from the kid. That Drake. That
No,
Drake.
hey, here's the thing about Soldier Boy for real though.
What?
He actually was genius in the way that he did this. I don't know if you guys remember LimeWire days. If you're old as fuck like me, you will. What he did was actually crazy. He changed all the metadata and title of popular songs on the top 100.
Yeah.
And he uploaded his song, Crank That, but with like Lil Wayne dash blah blah
Of
blah.
course, he's good,
and so
dude.
he just did that. He just got those like as the top
Those clicks,
downloaded
yeah.
ones, and people were downloading them thinking it was the Wayne song. Then it would just be Crank That a bunch of times.
Oh
Like,
my God.
no, so then though you
smart.
sync it to your iPod, right? And you have some other music, but you're hearing Crank That like 15 times in rotation.
He was like
and
finessing himself into playlists.
yes,
He was like playlisting
he was
before playlisting.
he was spamming the shit out of people.
That's crazy.
But
actually.
yeah,
What a-
there
what a
we go.
guy, huh?
Soldier Boy, tell him.
a good
Anyway,
one.
so this guy,
Anyways, he's a super critical, so like you could still make it in Hollywood even if you have hard opinions because this guy is one of the greatest, of course.
yeah.
But anyways, worst hero
Worst
movies.
superhero movies. Let's give a top 3. Now, I have 2 that are definitely going in there, but I'm going to throw one out. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to explain why this is one of the worst. I'm going the Green Lantern.
Oofy.
All right, that was Ryan Reynolds, wasn't it? I think that was.
It was.
It was
Yeah,
Ryan
it was,
Reynolds.
it was.
I'm sorry,
Bro, he
Ryan
had a
Reynolds.
string of bad movies for some reason. He's killing.
And
it
Ryan
now.
Reynolds. I mean, Deadpool. Amazing.
Wow, that's
Deadpool's-
crazy.
Amazing.
Yeah, Deadpool's
So
amazing.
it's like the script really. Okay, here's why the Green Lantern sucked ass. Okay, I was in high school.
Okay.
And, I went out with some friends. We participated in the smoking of the devil's lettuce. And we were like, yeah, I did.
Spinach.
I did. And we were like, let's go. We're going to smoke and we're going to go to the movies and we're going to watch Green Lantern. So we pop up in the Green Lantern. I'm high. I'm sitting down. And the whole time I'm watching the movie, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
If you didn't find any redeeming qualities in the movie when you were smoked,
Yes,
bro.
I know. I was so disappointed. I was like, bro, I wasted like this shit was ass, bro.
Dang, bro.
It was terrible.
That's
up there for me.
That brings a lot of. I mean, the movie. People sober know the movie's bad, so you were like, dang, this movie's really bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, I feel like if you're high, things become a little bit more amplified.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe it was just more amplified in the wrong direction. But it should have been eye candy. You know, it should have been like really engaging. You know, and also, by the way, Green Lantern was always my favorite from the Justice League.
Really?
The animated series, bro.
Uh-huh.
Yes. He had so much swag to me. I don't know.
He was a cool dude, wasn't he?
Like
he was black in that, wasn't he?
He was. I think he was he the only black
I think he was
character in the Justice League?
Batman.
Yeah,
Superman was black too. Well, you talking about the Black Justice League? You talking about that one?
No, but the Green Lantern was. I just felt like I also liked his powers and stuff. I thought they were cool. Superman has always been kind of a lame superhero.
He's too OP, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, I mean, dog. When it comes to superhero movie, it's kind of weird because it's like they made it a superhero movie when it wasn't supposed to.
What's that?
And people love it so much as Venom, dog. What's your favorite actor?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
Venom
it. So
is dog. It's booty, bro.
Really?
And people loved, like, it was weird because I think people like Tom Hardy so much that he kind of sold tickets.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at that movie, like, objectively, you're like, bro, this movie is dumb. Like, the choices that they make are dumb. The alien is dumb. It's just a really corny movie. It's just the dialogue is bad.
Sometimes, man, there's only so much you can do. If you're an actor and you're given, like, especially, I guess, if the director's not letting you have, like, really much creative freedom.
Well, here's the problem. It's Sony, right? Sony owns Spider-Man. They own a lot of properties that Marvel used to own. And they're like, you know what? Spider-Man's doing incredible right now. It's like, we need to make another, like, hero. We don't need to make a villain. Like, what are you going to get out of villain? You know what I mean? So they just made it, and people liked it. Crazy enough. They liked it.
Okay.
It's just not my thing. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to throw in the 2006, I think, Superman. Now,
With the piano scene?
I actually don't even remember anything about it. Another reason I know it was a bad movie. I was at the drive-in and I was so excited. I was a kid and I was so excited to see the Superman movie, and almost nothing happened in it. Like, and then it was like also the superhero movie, the Superman movies are always kind of silly to me because he's so OP that it's always kryptonite, and there's always it's like this thing where they have put so much plot armor on Superman. It's like, how are they gonna? And then it's always unbelievable because it's kind of stupid. Mm-hmm. It's so
yeah. Superman had a really bad. I feel like Superman had a really bad rollout of movies all until like maybe Man of Steel, which people still don't like that. I love that movie, but
yeah, I haven't seen it.
Think about maybe the old classic like ones that came out where they used the AI to make that actor again. I don't know what year that was, but those were probably the best ones because superheroes were so new in terms of movies. That's a good one, bro, because that one's pretty bad.
I mean, Aquaman 2 is pretty bad.
All Aquamans are bad.
But Aquaman 2 wasn't as bad as the writing was just terrible. But like visually, it was very stimulating. Aquaman, it was like so much was going on.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they're good at VFX, right? Yeah, they're really.
Yeah,
good
it was
at
good
all
VFX,
that,
but like Superman, the first Superman, and Green Lantern sucked ass on all those fronts.
That's what Venom is like to me. It's like people like Aquaman, by the way. Like
I figure I think it's hella corny, but
that's how I feel about Venom. It's like it looks visually like there's no questions asked. It's a pretty crazy movie in terms of visual effects.
Morbius kind of sucked.
I mean, Morbius is like that to me too. But bro, if I'm going, I gotta give one to the first Thor, dog. The first Thor movies were terrible. First of all, they had like, what's her name? Black Swan. My actor
Natalie Portman.
Was it Jennifer?
Natalie Portman plays his shorty in the film, and they gave her just like they did not use her acting abilities at all to the fullest of its potential. Also, Chris Hemsworth was cool, but they didn't really lean into the coolness of him yet. He got cool later on. It's just they tried too hard to make it too serious. And,
so do you feel like that's a top 3 worst superhero movies?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't remember it that much, so I mean, you might be right.
Yeah. It is
how do you rank? Have you seen the Green Lantern that I'm talking about?
Green Lantern's probably the worst of all time.
And the Superman.
Yeah. Superman, I don't know if it's worse. Green Lantern's probably the worst of all time.
I'm going Superman, then Green Lantern, and then I'll give it Thor because I haven't seen it, I have seen it, but don't remember it.
Honorable mentions though, bro. Like we was talking about Ryan Reynolds with Green Lantern. He also played Deadpool. I don't know if you know this. He played Deadpool in an X-Men movie back in the day,
and
a terrible depiction of it, and that's one of the reasons why he was like, I want to make Deadpool how he's actually supposed to be. They made him serious, and they made him. Like,
is Ryan Reynolds like a director or producer on Deadpool?
He's like
Deadpool.
Yeah, that's like his passion project.
Oh,
he
so
doesn't
he's
direct
like,
it, but he acts in it. He has like the majority say in terms of how the story plays out.
Yeah,
all that.
Well, I love that though, because those are great movies, and they have great comedic moments, and it's a full blend. Good movies. All right. Well, let us know what other crappy superhero movies have been made. I mean, there's a lot. Like, honestly, like, stop making superhero movies. Yo, we're over it.
Actually, no. Until Deadpool 2 or what is it?
No. But I don't consider that. I don't consider that a superhero movie because it's just a comedy. Like, it can be stupid. Like, we don't even really watch it that much for the story. It's like you have all these like fourth wall breaking moments. Anyway, but stop doing it.
We're over it. Unless it's Batman. Stop doing it. Batman's cool. I like all his movies.
Wait, speaking of Batman too, bro, why are they doing another Joker? Why'd they introduce the Joker again?
Well, because he sells tickets.
I know, but like, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like you could hire the right actor and give another Batman villain like a real. Man, this should have. They made the Penguin. Yeah, they made the Penguin like he was scary. That dude was killer.
Yes,
but
bro.
they just kind of like he was just kind of like a side character. But they could have made him like the lead role.
He could have been bad. Like, I love that they try to make what Batman is kind of fallen into this trope of like all his villains have to be like Christopher Nolan-esque. They have to be like Psyche, and they have to always be getting to the core of what Batman really wants, what he really desires. It's like, actually, the reason Penguin was so cool in that movie, in the recent one, is because he was just like a hardcore villain who just like he hammered through the shit that he wanted. Yeah, and Batman had to fight. Batman didn't know how to deal with it because he's like, I don't kill people. Right. That's old school superhero movies. You know what I mean? Hardcore villains busting heads. That's what I want to see.
I mean, the Riddler though. Like, we haven't seen a Riddler depictions. I mean, I don't know if Jim Carrey the last one.
I think so.
And that was what, in the 90s?
He was the Riddler? Oh, yeah.
Jim Carrey was the Riddler, I think. Anyway, all right. Off the superhero movie topic. Let's get to something else. Okay, we're gonna just totally pivot into just like internet weird shit.
Oh no.
There was a video that came out. It was a concert video. I actually don't know who the artist was. So if you know, let me know in the comments.
You couldn't find it?
I couldn't find it. Well, I mean, I was trying to search for this video, and I was getting all kinds of other search results, and I was like, let me explain.
Can you read your history to us?
No, not after that. What I just searched. Okay, so there was I think it was an R&B artist. He like pulled a girl from the crowd on stage who her boyfriend was in the crowd in the front row. So he, a lot of times they would get people up on stage. R&B artists like to do these like over sexualized stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like R. Kelly, or like you were telling me about, you could tell me about that crazy one here in a second. But anyway, he basically, they drop a curtain and they have silhouetted, and he's just grinding on her. Like
on another man's
girl. So there's a cell phone video of it, right? And when it shows, and then like in the photo, dude, or like the silhouette, bro. I mean, he's got her bent over like doggy style, like grinding on her, right? And then they pan over.
When you say grinding, what do you mean? Like,
I'm saying just straight up dry humping her.
Okay.
Right. And they pan over, and the boyfriend is just sitting there, just like, what's going on? And then basically the entire stadium is like laughing at him, more or less. And then now he's like memed on the internet, dog.
Wait, are you 100% sure he wasn't leaning into the joke, or was he really upset?
I don't think so. Now it could have been, but I mean, also it could have very well have been just
him actually being frustrated. Yeah.
Yes.
The artist is Oma Lay.
I don't even know who that is.
Oma Lay.
Was it in like he looked like maybe like South African or something?
Yeah, it's like OMAH.
Aliki, do you have a video?
Yeah.
Can we watch it? Can I watch it real quick?
Yeah, I literally just watched it.
You found it?
Yeah.
Let me see it real quick. I want to see. I want to get the full context of it all.
Look up Oma Lay.
There's a lot of things we got to take into consideration. Was the artist sexy? Was he really attractive? Was he Usher level? Because I feel like if Kedden is dancing with Usher, I might be sick to my stomach. Like if it's. Is this it right here?
Oh yeah, that's the boyfriend. Oh, so I guess they pull her on stage.
His girl.
Hell nah.
No,
hold on. Yeah. Watch. Look, bro. He's got her bent over. What the? This is why this internet dating shit is. You see this ring? My wife ain't doing none of that shit, bro. Ain't no Oma Lay pulling my wife on stage for nothing. That ain't happening. Mm-hmm. She knows. She already knows.
Is that true, Leaky?
He's never taken me to an Oma Lay show.
Dang, bro. John Bellion then. John Bellion. If John Bellion...
Could you imagine John Bellion doing something like that? Just that ratchet?
Dang,
no,
dog.
hell no.
Nah, man. That's not it,
obviously,
bro.
we got some good women in our lives.
Honestly, that would be so uncomfortable. I'm kind of shocked that she did that in front of her. Like, did it at all, but really, like, that your boyfriend's out there. Like, that is so...
Yeah. Well, people just... They don't be
weird.
taking this stuff seriously.
They don't.
Like girls, like I feel like there's a lot of girls nowadays that are just like, what? It's just fun. Like it's just like I got called on stage. Like it's just a thing. He's obviously dancing. Like nothing happened. And it's like, yo, you're just disrespecting me in front of an arena full of people.
Yeah,
and like doing, you know what I mean? Like this is obviously like everybody thinks this is wrong for the most part.
Yeah,
disrespecting yourself in front.
That's true. That's true too.
Yeah, let me tell you a little story. So Usher performed at the halftime show, right?
Okay.
I was in a room full of women, and the women were all lusting over Usher. It's all a big joke.
Okay.
Kind of funny, kind of silly, kind of joke, right? They're all having a good time.
Yep.
They're like, oh my gosh, I would lick his abs and like saying all this stuff, right? Just being funny. I thought it was funny too. I was like, it's kind of funny. Like it's Usher. Like I'm not worried about Usher, right?
Yep.
And then he does that thing with Alicia Keys and rubs her body and stuff, and they're all lusting over Usher, and I just go, dang, Alicia Keys' boobs look great, dude. And they all go, that's not it.
Oh, God.
They go, really? Because I just wanted to test the room. Yes. I was hanging out with Kate and her friends. I just wanted to test the room, see what happened. And I just looked at them, I go, crazy double standards, am I right?
No, that's so true.
And that's just how it goes, bro. Like, it's just like that. Like, if I get on stage with Billie Eilish right now, Keden's going to be like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I grab her by the back of her neck and I pull her in and just, act like I'm about to lick her face or something nasty. It's like Keden's gonna. That's mad disrespectful. I never could do that.
Right.
And the same goes for her. And she's not gonna do that. But it's a double standard. Yeah. It's
wild.
It's not acceptable.
Bro, when we were in Las Vegas, we were out. You remember this? Aliki doesn't even know about this, but this wasn't even that crazy. But we were shooting.
Oh yeah.
We were shooting. You know those girls, Aliki, that because you were in Vegas with us, that like are marketing to take. Bro, stop.
No,
listen. No, the girls that like try to get you to take a picture with them. You know what I'm saying? They're like scantily dressed. Well, like one of them came up to me. We were like waiting to walk across the street. Bro, no, we were walking to the crosswalk, and she grabbed my hand, and I was like, "Yo." And then she was like trying to sell me or like, yo, you like take a photo. And I was like, you see the ring? That's what I said. And then she said something and I was like, that was crazy. But I was like,
she said, and you remember?
Oh, she said, and she said something like that.
And that's what I remember.
It's Las Vegas.
She's lucky.
Isn't that crazy?
She's lucky I wasn't there.
If Aliki was there, especially after she would have seen her.
Curb stomped her. Bite the curb.
Aliki, I know you would have stomped the curb, especially after you seen her. She grabbed Nate's chin and bit his tongue out his mouth and like that. That's what.
She bit my tongue out my mouth.
Yeah, because you were like talking and shit. I remember, bro. I remember. No, you didn't want it.
No, listen. But
it was weird because you didn't add a lot of force.
No, but for real though.
Wow.
You want to talk about the double standard?
What?
This, like, imagine a dude doing that, just being a scantily dressed dude, just grabbing some girl's hand and being like, come on, shawty, like you want to talk about catcalling is bad? How about someone physically grabs you and whatever, and then. Like it's just a lot. It's just now it is different. There is a reason that it's different. It's like obviously the power dynamic, right?
Right.
But I'll say this too, though. This girl came up to me. This is also while I was dating Aliki. I was at a club. I was at a Tory Lanez show.
You're just a hot commodity, huh?
I mean, apparently
everyone likes you, Nate.
No, but listen, I was in the bathroom.
Save some for the rest of us, pal.
Can I tell my story?
Save some for me. How about that?
Do you got a story like this?
Can I take some from
you? Go
ahead.
Go
Henry
ahead.
Cavill?
You can have some.
Please, thank you.
I don't know why you're turning into this. All right, listen. What I'm saying is I came out of the bathroom and this drunk girl also came out of the women's bathroom and she just like made eye contact with me and she said, "You're cute. Come here," and grabbed my face and tried to kiss me. Like just straight up. And I chin tucked like this. And then a chin tuck so she couldn't get the kiss. Then she tries to do it again, bro.
Uh-huh.
And I chin tucked even harder and then she just walked off like hella embarrassed. But I'm like, what are you doing?
Right. That's sexual harassment.
That's sexual assault, really.
Assault.
I mean, I'm good. I'm fine. But like you put me in a situation where like, come on, this is crazy.
That's crazy.
Also, don't grab
That's
my
wild.
face.
That is
dog.
wild. That's wild, man. And
anyway,
it's wrong on both sides for sure. And I think, unfortunately, the problem is that like,
wait, what is the problem?
The problem is that sexual tension is something that women. That's crazy.
It really says sexual tension.
The problem is that sexual tension is something that women don't have a problem expressing, right?
That's right.
Like the thing with men is that we've been able to, we're always pursuers, right?
Right.
And women get
100%.
attention all the time.
Yep.
And there's this weird dichotomy that men are always seeking some sort of sexual interaction relationship with them.
Yeah.
And
so they feel like entitled to it because they're like, of course, men like the and.
I mean, I'm sure that girl, she's done potentially she's done it before and after you.
Oh, for sure.
There's some dude who probably was
the only one.
Yeah, there's some guy that was open. Right, there's some guy who was probably like, hell yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
right,
give me a kiss,
Facts.
Greg. But it's like, it's just no, but it's just like one of those things. It's just like that's not acceptable though. It's like you have to understand that. You have to understand that you can't just go up to people and be like, you're cute. Kiss them on the lips. That's sexual assault.
Grab their face.
Yeah, you can't do it. And I think guys are getting hip to that, bro. Like I think a lot of guys are getting hip to it. Because
there is a counter movement. Greg would know about this, right? The counter movement of just also you see all the time when like girls. No, listen. This is your generation though. I feel like there's a counter culture in your generation, which is like dudes just like roasting girls posting their OnlyFans. Like anytime that like you'll see like a like comment section on Instagram and some person or like a girl will be like, check out something on my profile or whatever, and all the comments are dudes like we're not going to your like Instagram, keep it moving, or your OnlyFans, or like fatherless behavior is yeah, dude. I mean I rock with that. It's like, yo, like come on, y'all, ladies, like do better. Yo, you want to talk about selling out?
OnlyFans.
You want to talk about selling out? That's a crazy level.
It is,
because it's easy. You could do it, but like, damn, bro, you really putting your whole body out there, your most intimate sexual parts of you just out there to the world, just to come up on a bag.
Yeah, some bags.
That's wild.
That's a scary world we live in.
And if you love money, that's exactly what you should do. If you love money, because I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? If you're like, you justify it for getting a bag. If that's your orienting thing, is just like you trying to get bread, then I mean that makes sense.
That has a lot to say. That has a lot to say about the other side of that transaction too, though. It's like, bro, you can go on. And
yes, that's true.
Obviously, porn is evil. I think porn is evil, and it's
hella dudes subscribing out here, bro.
But yeah, you can go get free like millions, bro.
Wait, I don't understand that, bro. You got to be down bad. That's another level of down bad.
That's what I'm saying. Millions of free porn, but you're like, I want it specifically from some famous. I want it specifically from this Instagram model, and not only do you subscribe and then
you
get
can pay for gifts and like extra
videos
and stuff.
I want it, bro. I know there's people paying for videos of girls pooping and stuff, bro. Like dogs are doing crazy stuff, bro.
Oh my god.
No, bro.
Hey, yo. I mean that definitely exists. It has to exist, and also it's done in private. So like, I mean, you probably have every demographic of people, even people who are really like barely on the internet like that. You probably got 50, 60-year-old dudes.
I saw like a documentary about a girl who like bottled her toots and
you know about that? Yeah, you told us about that.
She made a lot of money. Yeah.
No. What I was telling you about was a streamer. Maybe Greg, you can chime in on this. I think it was an investment that he made, but it was a streamer that she put her yeast inside of a beer and sold it.
What? Wait, what?
It was a streamer. It was one of the famous streamers. You know what I'm talking about, Greg? You can bring maybe a taste sample to us next week. No,
I don't even know how.
Let's move on. Let's move on. That sounds. I'm about to throw up in my mouth. Okay, let's pivot to something completely different. Let's get off this topic. Let's get into another topic. Like that time David caught a turd.
Wow, these are really fitting in so well.
This is actually crazy.
I called a turd. It was for my only toes.
It was for your only toes.
I got a special request.
You know what's crazy, bro?
What?
Actually, no. Here's the reality of the situation.
What?
You made $0 off of catching a turd.
No, that was when I was 8. I caught that turd for my only toes. See, I'm like the soldier boy of that time.
What is it, only toes? Is that a foot like a feet finder thing? Or
Yes.
foot fetish thing?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. I don't know that.
You know about Only Toes?
I don't know about Only Toes. That sounds like a spoof. Okay. All right.
Okay,
When you were 8 years old?
that's a market you're not tapping in, but yeah, it's Only Toes.
Yeah.
And yeah, called a turd. This time they wanted me to drop it in between my big toe and then the one right
And you
beside it.
pinched it off.
Pinched it off,
Oh God.
for lack of a better term. Pinched it off for the camera. Made 4K.
Okay.
4K on that one.
That's not the real story, guys.
It is, bro. I was 8 years old. You don't know what I did, bro, for my family.
That didn't even exist.
Things I
then.
did for my family.
All right, man. Dude, let's talk about Christopher Nolan. Tell
Chrissy?
me. Young Christopher Nolan. What's he doing next? What's he doing next?
Young Chrissy Knowles.
Tell us.
Chrissy Knowles is making a horror film, my guy.
I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I'm not even into horror films. I mean, I'm going to have to watch it because he's my favorite director.
Uh-huh.
However, I'm low-key kind of scared, bro. He just does things at such a high level that I'm like, okay, wait. I mean, if he's going to do horror, he's going to do it at a high level.
Yes, for sure.
Like there's and like he understands the emotion and the storytelling and structure of films so well. It's
Right.
not going to be scary.
If he now, is this speculation, or is he thinking about it?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
But even though, if even him thinking about it is enough to strike fear through any grown man's heart.
That's true.
It's true, bro.
That's true.
Like, no, it's funny because you say you don't like horror, but you love Christopher Nolan, but you also love Ari Aster. What?
Yes.
Like, you just like to see people do something at its best, right?
Yes.
Is that what it is? Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Yes.
well, he's probably gonna do it the best.
I mean, Hereditary was that for sure for me. Now, granted, I don't watch a lot of horror, so I could also you watch a lot more horror than I do. I could also just be like unseasoned, you know, so like I'm not putting other films up there that are like legitimately terrifying. But Hereditary to me was
Hereditary's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody agrees.
You know what
with
else I'm really scared of?
that. What?
The fact that we're living in a simulation. You ever think about that?
I do think about that, and it scares me quite a bit. Yeah.
Speaking of, we watched The Matrix recently, me and Aliki. Aliki had never seen The Matrix.
What? Seriously, Leaky?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yes.
It's a really good movie.
Let me just say, I mean, I think it might be one of the best movies of all time, actually, because it's
for sure though.
Yeah.
What The Matrix is like?
The Matrix was so revolutionary. When I was watching it back, bro, the cinematography in that is unbelievable.
No, Leaky, you don't understand. Some of the effects that they were doing in that movie were like way
For
beyond.
the time.
Yeah, way beyond. Like it was like maybe not quite Star Wars level of beyond its time, but close.
But we watched it though.
I mean.
It's the effects and stuff still held up.
Mm-hmm.
Like it didn't even feel old, and that was in 1999 when that movie was released.
Yeah, they were doing a lot, bro.
That's crazy.
They were doing a lot.
Yeah,
It's funny because I think Matrix has an old Western feel kind of to it too. They had like tumbleweed and stuff. I think roll past the frame a couple times. And I wish my podcast partner was someone else. I actually wish it was the two directors who directed The Matrix. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, what would you talk about? You didn't even know them.
I would ask them. First of all, they transitioned. They're they both transitioned. Actually, they're now sisters. So I would talk to them about that and what that was like for them.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would talk about why the recent Matrix movie was not as good as the others.
But like they don't. I'm sure that they. What's if they're both theys? What is they plural?
Them.
What do them? Thems?
Them boys.
But
them
can
girls.
but bro, listen. If you're gonna replace me, bro, can they dap like me though? Boy, that was good. You heard that?
Your ears good?
Yeah, you caught it in the audio. Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. I don't know how we got into the Matrix, but I think we got a
The
little
simulation.
Oh yeah, the little simulation thing. I was gonna say what we got a little sneak peek of what a Christopher Nolan horror film would look like. Remember?
Was it the scene in Oppenheimer?
Yep. Remember that?
Was it the with the faces melting off?
Yeah, while he was like talking to the crowd.
It was tense. It was tense.
Like, what if he does something like that?
And that's such a dude. So many scenes in that are so masterful.
I want you to theorize on what the concept of a Christopher Nolan horror movie is going to be.
I think it has to be. I mean, it's got to deal with some kind of like really, really human, dark thing with a complicated concept.
Mm-hmm.
So it might probably some kind of psychological horror film but done at like the highest level. I mean, imagine like Christopher Nolan doing Saw.
Oof.
Because the
first Saws were crazy masterful.
Yeah, but I mean, like Christopher Nolan doing it would be different. Because like think about even like remember The Dark Knight though. Obviously, like The Dark Knight had so many of those moments where there was like was play. Yeah, exactly. Like and trickery all through that. You're on the edge of your seats. You put them on the boat, and they had to like either blow up the other ones, and it was like the dilemma.
And he had to choose whether he wanted to save.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
I said this before the podcast, but I think it would be somewhere in between A Cure for Wellness and Shutter Island.
Yeah.
Because A Cure for Wellness' cinematography is ridiculous.
Yeah, and
right. And I think
so
Shutter Island is just like the acting. I mean, that's DiCaprio, right?
Yeah.
You got the acting level there, and you got the story and the time and the personal element that he does so well.
Yeah.
Who would it star though?
Who would it star?
Who's he casting a star in it?
I mean, somebody that can communicate the true meaning of life.
Really?
Yeah. Morgan Freeman.
He's the GOAT. Bro, actually a Christopher Nolan movie with Morgan Freeman might be kind of fire.
Actually would be amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what else would be amazing?
What? Bro.
What else would be amazing is if some shawties in here started dancing to Wobble Baby Wobble.
I love how you just said shawties in here. Like, there's only one shawty in here.
Aliki, let me see you.
No.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby. Get in there! Yeah, get in there! Yeah. Okay, big girls, won't you back it up? Hey, won't you back it up?
Yo, I don't know if you know this, but we actually have a show on our channel called Up for Debate. He's mad because no one's watching it, we need more viewers. We have some people. We have a couple people watching the podcast, a couple people watching our reactions, but we'd love some more views on the Up for Debate shows.
Check it out.
It's a really good show where we get two people to debate about mundane topics. One of my favorite episodes is John Chris versus Mike LV. Bro, couch versus recliner? Which one you got?
That's a good one. Me? Couch.
Lazy nigga.
There's never been a living room with a recliner and no couch. Never.
A recliner is like a hat for a living room.
It's like Florida Georgia Line with the BB Rex. Like she can.
I don't know what that
collab.
means. That's a lot of yee talk. I don't
Is it?
understand.
That's a little. You're kind of, my culture is not a joke, but all right, make it. Yeah, it's not your costume, but hilarious, dude.
What are you talking about? White culture is a recliner and a TV.
Bro,
that's literally your culture. You're talking about picture culture, bro.
We ain't watching.
With the beer in it.
No.
I'll let it go.
Them in Puerto Rico?
No, they don't. Wanna know why? Because we're working.
Oh my. Yo. And then what?
So, YesJulz, she's a music industry, super connected, like mover and shaker in the industry. I actually don't know. I think she might have been an A&R at one point, but she's kind of just like, I don't actually know what her position is, but she's just super connected. Anyway, she made a post that was quickly deleted, but I shared it on my story because I totally agree with this. She says she envisions a future, I'm going to paraphrase, but she basically envisions a future where, with the influencer marketing capabilities that are out there with short form and social and all that stuff, where an artist gets really big, their fans create content to market the artist's music, whether there's a direct exchange of like you find certain curators and hey, promote my music or whatever, and there's this direct exchange, or whether it's through the ability for people like fans to monetize the content that they make that promotes the artist. But either way, you basically cut out the middleman, the need for a middleman, right? A record label is traditionally there to distribute and fund and market your music. It's really marketing your music.
Okay.
And it's like, well, we have a landscape where individuals can make their own content, and influencer marketing is also extremely hot. And so if you have a big fan base, like your fans basically, they already did that with word of mouth anyway, but now they can actually create content around it, and most people have that. So I just wanted to kind of get your thoughts on that. I mean, we talked about a little bit that like the film industry is still really far behind on that front, just because the scale that it requires is so much more difficult. But I will say
the barrier for entry is very difficult.
Yes, yeah. But I will say that YouTube has done that. There's people that just straight up have TV shows, cartoons.
Yep.
Which I didn't even know that, dude. When I went on YouTube, I found like a channel that just did straight up cartoons.
Yeah.
Like episodes. Mm-hmm. And they were an animator. Or like Meat Canyon does like animated shorts, and he's huge.
He might be. He's like one of the most respected he's probably one of the top respected animators just because of his platform.
And think about this, bro. Outside of Adult Swim, and maybe outside of Adult Swim, bro, where would that ever land? If that was his art, who would ever accept it? Nowhere.
Yep, nowhere.
And it's like, but like he's also extremely good at what he does.
Yeah.
So it's like
he also doesn't have the influence of, or the weight on his back of like making it network safe, and he can make the art how he wants to make it direct to
Yes,
consumer
dude.
and the people who want to see it. And that's why you get bold things like Meat Canyon, who are there. He's pretty much making not a political, but he's making a like societal, like he's making huge claims. He's making
Yes,
fun of things.
yes.
He's flipping things on its head.
Yes.
He's being an artist.
Yep.
And being entertaining at the same time, and no one gets to tell him how and when to do it.
I think it's incredible, bro, and the fact that he's able to monetize and just do that for a living. I want all the barrier of entry to just be removed, and I know that there are a lot of executives and there's a lot of label infrastructure and people's jobs and stuff that are associated with that. But I'm an artist at heart, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I distribute my music directly.
Yeah.
I will take the burden of the risk on because I believe in what I'm doing. And it's like, I don't want there to be any gatekeepers, but we got to get rid of the gatekeepers, you know? And like that's happening through technology. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, these labels they're always trying to figure out different ways to monetize. And I think that's going to have to happen. And maybe they can do that in a way that is now more friendly to the artist because, you know, artists have kind of been getting shafted for a long time.
Yeah.
No pause.
No, dude, and shout out, you know, I think just to speak more on it, I think with music, it's already there, right? Like it's almost already there for almost 100%.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
if you want to go independent, if you got the work ethic, you got the grind,
Yep.
you got the passion,
True.
you got the talent, you can probably do it.
Yeah.
You can probably do it. With filmmaking, it's like, bro, we're starting to see, like you said, we're starting to see it. And yo, like you said, you came across some people. I actually see some people doing. Meat Canyon is actually kind of a bigger production because he's built that over time. But there's some people, bro, that get like, I see some guys who get hundreds of thousands of views. The quality's not there, the audio's not there, but the story is really good. And they're posting a whole series that's been going on for years. I seen it on YouTube and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. That's
so far. Cause dude, we could just do that. If you and I, let's say we had just like, if we could get to 100,000 subs or something, let's say we're making, you know, 10, 15K a month off the podcast or something like that. Right. We could get to a point where it's like the shows that we talk about, we could actually just produce those within the scale that we can execute on.
Right.
And we could just release episodes and like announce an episode a week. And like, if you can get people invested in the show, cool. Like, and now they're there and they're watching an entire hour worth and there's ads popping up and whatever. And, and we're, you know, making money.
Let's do it.
I think that's crazy, bro. One more thing before we go, dude. I just wanted to just think about kneading dough, and I'm not talking about getting bread because that is something that I need, but I'm talking about physically kneading dough, dude. That's how it feels like trying to break into this film industry independently. It's just like you just have to just keep working at it and exercising.
Yeah, keep pushing it. Keep just. And it's especially. It's also especially difficult when you're like me. I'm fugly, unfortunately.
Oh damn.
I knew that. Tell the camera puts on 3 pounds. Well, actually, I'm already 3 pounds overweight, so it's putting on 6. And yeah, it's a difficult thing to get into.
Slight flex. David was like, I'm 3 pounds overweight. Whole time you live in America.
Oh, I was trying to say I'm fat, but I guess that's
3 pounds.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
All right, dude. I feel like that was a pretty good episode. I love this punishment. That actually was a lot of fun. Like I feel like we had to just take it, go different directions with it. But yo, another episode down, man. We got. I can't wait to see Dune.
Hey, let's cut real quick.
Okay.
You know, this is not for them to hear, but like, when we can get a sponsor though.
Oh.
No, don't say it loud enough for Greg, because I mean, we're thinking about getting him off the team.
Oh, we're kicking him off.
Well, if we can't get a sponsor, yeah.
If we can't. Why? Because
you said you were going to use your rap career to get Manscaped, and we still haven't gotten Manscaped yet.
You still got a bush?
I can't shave if I don't have Manscaped. What am I going to do? Get some just regular clippers and cut my balls off?
What are we doing? All right, dude. Peace.
Yeah, baby, need top 5 when I'm done going mental. Yeah, I'm locked in, you can peep my condition in the lab all winter, all summer. Yeah, I went done.